Ready to dive into something interesting. Today, we're tackling a question that I'm sure many of you can relate to.
hmm
How do we make sure our kids are developing the skills they need for the future? Without turning it into a whole, chore.
It's a question more and more parents are grappling with, for sure.
Right. And luckily, it seems like some innovative folks out there are on it.
Yeah.
We're taking a deep dive into SkillFusion.
Yep.
Today, it's this whole program built around, get this, sneaking in essential life skills through activities kids actually enjoy.
Intriguing, right? It's like the educational equivalent of hiding veggies in a smoothie.
Exactly. They even call it candy spinach. Love that. But before we get to the nitty-gritty, let's lay down why this even matters. We're not just talking about, acing a test here, right? This is about setting kids up for success in life.
Absolutely. We're talking about those fundamental skills. Self-reliance, problem solving, that spark of creativity.
Which, let's be real, those aren't just nice-to-haves. Those are must-haves these days, right?
Yeah. They're non-negotiable. Because think about it. Self-reliance, that becomes resilience when things get tough. Problem solving, that evolves into critical thinking, and we always need more of that.
It's like they're giving them the tools to not just survive, but thrive.
Precisely. And we can't forget the power of things like communication and emotional intelligence. They might seem like soft skills, but they're the foundation for collaboration, leadership.
Oh, for sure. Relationships, careers, everything. Now, one thing that really struck me about SkillFusion is that it emphasizes a family-centered approach. So it's not just like shoving a workbook at your kid and calling it a day.
Which can be counterproductive, to say the least.
Right. This is about shared experiences,
Yeah.
quality time, the kind of stuff that actually brings families closer.
And creates lasting memories. Because who remembers the worksheets they did as a kid? But that epic pillow fort you built with your family, that's unforgettable.
And probably taught you some sneaky problem solving along the way. The materials even include testimonials from actual parents. Like one mom talked about how their family used to dread rainy days because the kids would just be bouncing off the walls. Ah, the classic I'm bored symphony. Exactly. But now, they actually look forward to pulling out the SkillFusion activities and getting creative together. There's even one where they built a whole miniature city out of recycled materials. Can you imagine?
That's fantastic. You've got resourcefulness, problem solving, maybe even a little urban planning thrown in there.
Right. It's like learning disguised as fun, which, let's be honest, is the best kind of learning. So we've talked about the what and the why of SkillFusion, but I think there's a bigger takeaway here, too.
I agree. This whole candy spinach idea, it's not just for kids, is it?
Totally. What if we, the adults, approached our lives that way, learning new skills for work, picking up a hobby?
Even just navigating those everyday challenges. What if we brought a little more playfulness, a little more curiosity to it all?
Exactly. It's like, instead of thinking, I have to learn this, it becomes, how can I make this interesting?
And that shift in mindset, that can make all the difference, because at the end of the day, that's what'll help these skills stick, whether you're 8 or 80.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, here's a thought. Where in your life could you use a little candy spinach magic? Just something to chew on. Until next time.